What's going on, everyone? This is Brandon here in the RevoCruit studio. Today, we have one of our RevoCruit Power programs in the building. Coach, can you introduce yourself?
Ryan Murphy, Coppell High School.
So what's been the most eye-opening part of taking over as head coach of boys basketball so far?
Honestly, and you know, this is kind of where RevoCruit comes in, but the most eye-opening part is just how hard it is for high school guys to get opportunities to play at the next level. You know, when I was on the boys side the first time, I think the first couple of years that I was there were 11 Division I players in our district, and
Wow.
you know, and some of those guys are, you know, Drew Timme and Marcus Garrett and guys that went on to big programs and obviously had really successful careers, but most of them were mid to low major guys that, like a Max Asmus, you know, who goes and becomes an NCAA tournament hero and then eventually has the opportunity to play at Texas, and some other guys that, like, if they're playing in 2025, do they necessarily have that opportunity, you know, to be put in a position that eventually turns into something great for them? I saw something the other day that there was only 40 Texas seniors that had signed. That's crazy for the amount of talent that exists in this area. And, you know, my first time with the guys, we'd play against somebody, or we had guys on our team that, be like, hey, they can help somebody at some level of college, and sure enough, you'd look it up, and they're committed somewhere, or they're going somewhere to play. Now we play against people that we're like, oh man, that guy can go, you know, and then you look it up, and he doesn't have many opportunities, you know. And we have guys in our program that we feel like could help at, like I said, at various levels of college basketball, and they're just waiting for someone to give them that opportunity. And that's been really eye-opening to kind of see that change. And there's a lot of reasons for it, you know. Obviously, the portal teams are building themselves as old as possible, but also I think with NIL, you know, I mean, like the people that are providing the resources for that, like,
it's pretty crazy.
They want to make sure they're putting that money on a sure thing. And you know, an 18-year-old who may or may not stick around is not a sure thing. And so all of that kind of makes it tough for high school guys, and that's been really surprising, because I think the talent levels continued to rise in this area, but the opportunities to play the next level seem to be limiting and all that. And so you know, hopefully that's something that through RevoCruit and all that we can kind of get our guys some more opportunities than most.
So, Coach, how would you describe the identity you want Coppell Boys Basketball to have under your leadership?
Tough and gritty. You know, we want to grind out games. We want to play with relentless effort. Defense has to be a calling card for us, and we want to have multiple looks defensively that we can give teams to try to keep them off balance. But just through playing with that relentless effort, playing with discipline, making good decisions consistently, and then really playing together, sharing the ball, not having any kind of ego with how we play. And, you know, I know people talk about baseball or football or basketball, which one's the ultimate team sport and all that. I think basketball is, because, you know, football, you only have to play one side of the ball and all that. And, you know, if a running back has 3 touchdowns, everyone says that the offensive line did a great job, you know. But in basketball, a guy could be going out there and screening for our scores and getting them open looks, but people look at the box score and you didn't do much, you know. And so it's just a different element of sacrifice that you got to make to help the team win. And so for that, I think that we need to be a team that plays hard, plays smart, plays together, and does it consistently with discipline. And I think in the long run, that'll help us be successful.
What are the non-negotiables in your program culture that you believe lead to winning basketball?
You got to play hard. I mean, you have to play hard. There's the easiest sub we have is you jogging, or somebody's out working you, or, you know, you're not down in a defensive stance. It's just all the things that require zero talent, you got to be great at. So that would be number one. Number two is just be on time. You know, be on time, be respectful to your teammates. I think that you have to show an element of professionalism to be a part of a team, because you show up late, it's disrespectful to your teammates. You you speak recklessly to a teammate and all that stuff. Like you guys are in there sacrificing together. You gotta understand that bond and that commitment towards each other. And so really play hard, be on time, be respectful towards each other. I think those three things, those are non-negotiables. Everything else we can work with you on.
If you could send, which I mean, you kind of already, I think you already did a little bit, but if you again want to send one message to the Coppell basketball fans about the season ahead, what would it be?
Just to come out and support. Like I said, the guys are working hard, and we the product that kind of goes on the floor, I think, is going to be something that's fun to watch. That is going to be proud to see just the way the grit, the toughness that they play with, and it's going to be fun to watch them play together. We've been sharing the ball really well. The shootouts we've played in throughout this recent few months and all that. I mean, we're taking good shots consistently, and I mean, that sounds like a little thing, but it builds trust among the players. And when that happens, something special can happen, and I think that'll be fun for people to come watch.
Very cool. So I would say, how do you see platforms like RevoCruit helping players' visibility, definitely in like a competitive market like Texas?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that RevoCruit does that is really good for our guys is that it makes everything easy for the college coach. Like you said, they're inundated with people that want to go play college basketball, and so with that competitive a market, you want to make things as easy on them as possible. And so we want to make game film as readily and easily available, but you have to go search up game film. You have to go consciously think of that kid. And so I think the thing that's nice about RevoCruit is it keeps the kid front and center in the coach's mind. If they find somebody that they're interested in, they can look them up, they can follow them, and then they can get updates as their season progresses. And so making it as easy as possible for college coaches, I think, gives our guys an advantage, and then keeping our guys in the front of coaches' minds also gives them an advantage. And so, a platform like RevoCruit, I think, is something that our guys can really, really benefit from at all levels, regardless of where they want to play. And so that's why we're excited to partner with you guys.
Yes, sir. Well, again, Coach Murphy, thank you for stopping by the RevoCruit studio, and look forward. Good luck to the season.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.